Das ist keine Gerechtigkeit. Deine Tochter lebt.
Dann lassen Sie diese Schweine fühlen.
Du sagst nicht einmal Pate zu mir. Nein, stattdessen kommst du am Hochzeitstag meiner Tochter in mein Haus und bittest mich, einen Mord zu begehen. Für Geld. Jetzt kommst du zu mir und sagst, Don Corleone verschafft mir Gerechtigkeit. Aber du zeigst mir keinen Respekt.
Wollen Sie mein Freund sein? Mein Pate.
Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo.
Alright, so hopefully everyone's had a good work week. Hopefully y'all have had a good morning as well. Looks like Bitcoin tried to make a little bit of, a small little jump overnight, into the early morning. Just getting everything set up now. I mean, it's a clear bull flag we're forming here, especially you can see on the Bybit chart. See how we look on the 4 hour. I just want to check this volume. Volume is still pretty low. Volume is still pretty low. Hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. It's just going to be a really quick stream here, guys. We're basically just going to go over our cryptocurrencies. I'll take some requests, but we're going to have a pretty extended stream tonight. It's 80's theme, BYOB stream tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to be drinking tonight. We'll see. My stomach's been a little uneasy the last couple days, so we'll play it by ear. But, later tonight we're going to have our 80's theme BYOB. It's our community night that we have every Friday night. So we're going to listen to awesome 80's music. We're going to take your coin requests, and just celebrate. It's Friday night, so... Alright. It's gotten everything set up here. Is this the V1? Alright. So it's something to look at here. It's also in our resistance box, but right now in our V1 3 hour, which is the one I put the most, I have the most trust in, it's actually right in the middle of our resistance box. So, and that's just above 10,600. See what the 5 minute looks like. So you can tell we threw our buy signal here at roughly about 10,120, 10,150. Is right here. We've basically just been following our support box and we're hovering right above it right now. But the thing I'm going to be watching for, guys, is I don't know if you can already see it, but I don't really take bull flags to be bullish in Bitcoin all the time, because it's really famous for having a dramatic candle to the downside, and it's the Bart Simpson pattern. So we're gonna play it by ear. Please don't take for granted the weekend volume. I'm gonna check our Saturdays have honestly been very busy the last couple weeks, so I'm definitely not gonna take for granted just putting it off because it's a Saturday. Now, granted, just a heads up, we're probably going to do an afternoon, or I say probably, we are going to do an afternoon stream tomorrow. But tomorrow is the Kansas City Chiefs preseason game. We play the San Francisco 49ers at like 7 o'clock. So we're probably not going to have our night stream tomorrow. So we're going to do an extended afternoon stream before the game. So right now, though, on our 5 minute V1 aggro cap, we're showing support here just under 10,400, and this is on the Bybit chart, just in case you guys can't see. So let's look at market Cipher B. Let's identify the pattern that we're trading in, and finally, our 4 hour, we're starting to get some action. We've talked about it the last, 2 streams. And I was posting it, earlier this week. So we have our snake eyes buy signal here on the 4 hour. So that's a very bullish indicator. I don't know why my mouse keeps doing this, how it keeps breaking up my circles in fragments. Give me just a second. So generally, when you're showing a very nice divergence like this on your bearish momentum, you have your high, and then you have a much lower high right here. Do you see how thick your money flow is in the red right here? Generally, when you're this red and you're showing this nice of a divergence here on the 4 hour, you're gonna have a pretty decent pop here to the upside. You know, our RSI, we're pointed up now. See how we look on the daily. That was the 4 hour. So it started getting a little scary last night because I noticed here, I was kind of fearing we were going to try to, you know what I mean, make this right shoulder. And because it looked like there for, you know, the last couple days, going to try to form a trigger wave on the daily, which that would have been pretty bullish. You know, it's not the famous trigger wave. If we can maybe hold this and then go to the upside. But the daily takes a lot of time to play out, so let's not get too excited on that yet. So let's try our 3 hour. You can see how we're building here on our bull side. We're looking pretty nice here. We're looking actually better on the 2 hour. Let's keep working our way down. All right, so this is actually looking pretty good, guys. You had your high, you had a lower high, but then you easily went to the upside even more right here. And if you look, our money flow here on the 1 hour has went from red to now we've actually popped to the upside and we're in the yellow, which is that, you know, we're on the positive side now. So that is a very good sign. This is basically that divergence on the closer time scale that we were looking at on the 4 hour. Played out, we went to the upside. It's even good. Let's go to our really close time frames. So not too bad. Not too bad. 30 minute, 15 minute. All right, so not looking too bad here. And if you see here, we're actually building bullish momentum. So that's good. We're not really seeing, not looking too bearish at the moment right now. But the only thing that concerns me on this right now is how low the volume is. So, before we get all into the big conspiracy theories, let's go check our Bitcoin short and long positions. Not positions, but the chart. Alright, so the shorts are rising right now. But it looks like we could maybe be continuing the pattern. Maybe we continue the pattern we've done through this whole bear market, which is, you know, I know it makes no sense, but, you know, CryptoFace pointed this out a few months back, and it makes a lot of sense. Not a lot of sense, but it's been what's happening. So generally when shorts are rising, you would think the price would go down. But in this bear market, it's really, not bear market, but this bull market we've been in, as the shorts are piling in, it's just adding fuel to the bull run, and it's pushing us to new highs. Because they get, you know, we push the price up, they're covering, and they keep trying to call these tops, and the price just keeps rising. So this is the 30 minute. You can see the shorts are rising here on the more short term. Let's get a better picture here, because they could be rising in anticipation, you know, because as we said last night, this 10.4 to 10.6 is really going to be some pretty nasty resistance here. It's going to be a prime area to have a reversal back to the downside. So 1 hour, not showing too much. All right. So, you know, on the 4 hour chart, we're not really seeing like any kind of like a super dramatic rise. So, I mean, on the more short term, yes, the shorts are piling in, but nothing to be too alarmed about. Let's look at our longs chart. All right, so the longs are rising. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna go to our Discord. If you guys haven't noticed it already, but on our Discord channel we have a section. I'm gonna get the website here, but you can actually look up the short and long chart, like the percentages. Let's get it here. coinfarm.online. We're gonna look this up here. Let's check it out. I'm gonna bookmark this here too. All right. So let's zoom out on this real quick so we can take a look at the longs and shorts. All right. So right now the longs are actually up right now. We're about 53% on the long and about 47 on the short. All right, not too bad. See how we look on the 1 hour here. So yeah, this is kind of like what I've been thinking right now. I mean, yes, the more short-term charts here, we're definitely looking bullish on the more short-term. But if you go out here onto the 1 hour or higher, we're definitely still neutral right now. I'm not sure if I would be opening up. I'm not really sure if I would be opening up a leveraged long right now. Yeah. All right. So we're about 53% long, 47% short here. So you can actually see it here. Let's get our horizontal tool up. Actually, I want to get this over here to our right so you can see where we're getting these touch points here. It would also go over these, but basically these top touch points right here are what we're getting over here. It's what we're facing right now. We're having a little bit of resistance above 10,050, but I'm pretty sure you break above this, we're gonna definitely go up and touch at least 10,550, to a 10,600 test right now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move this support box up, because it's quite obvious just looking at this that we've moved. So we're showing nice support at about 10,100 to about 9,850, 9,900. I mean, currently we're in a pretty giant ascending triangle. But you know, as we've been speculating on, if we keep moving in this down sloping pattern, we're going to go into a descending triangle. You know, we really need to catch a buy. We really do. We really need to catch some buy volume on this right now. I mean, it doesn't have to directly happen right now, but the more times we keep hitting this top and we just keep going down, it's going to get harder and harder to actually, you know, break to new highs. I mean, to start out, of course, I would like to invalidate this high. But, you know, if you've watched our channel, you know that I will get extremely bullish. Extremely bullish if we can break above, you know, 13,250, 13,000. We invalidate this high, and obviously you would invalidate this one too. Honestly, I think we're going to hit new highs this year. But until then, let's concentrate on breaking. I mean, first off, let's concentrate on breaking this descending line of resistance. But more so, we really need to break above 12,400. You don't want to stay in this pattern of basically we're just hitting it. I mean, it won't be good. I mean, it'll be just like the Bitcoin, you know, run in 2018, and then the bottom drops eventually. So you don't want to stay in this line of just hitting resistance going down, and you're just basically going, you know, down sloping. But there's nothing really much to worry about right now, guys. The thing is we're still holding this nice curve. Let's see if I can get this to be a little bigger. I'm gonna get rid of that line right now. Makes this a little bit easier to see. That was actually a line we were looking at from one of our community members. Generally, when I make a line, I want to see at least 3 touch points to confirm that it's a legit support or resistance line. Go. I like the way this looks. I like it a lot. So, you know, for the key points to remember though, we really need to break. If we can break above, you know, just above 10,450, I definitely think we're at least going to hit 10,550, but honestly, I'm really thinking we're going to test 10,600. So we break above 10,450, just above it. I definitely think we're going to go up and test 10,600, with the top of this channel being about 10,007. Or not channel, but this resistance box. Now, you can break above this, then I definitely think we're going to go back, you know, and we'll be in our old trade setup, which is basically from, you know, 10.8 to 11.2. But, you know, on market Cipher right now, we're looking good. We really are. That bullish divergence that we were showing on the 4-hour, it's finally coming to fruition. Of course, it's gonna make me log out. For some reason, if I stay on TradingView too long, it logs my invite-only indicators off. It's pretty annoying. Alright. Yep. And so on our AgroCap V2, on the 1 minute, we're actually showing some pretty decent resistance just above, support at 10,400. You can see the moment we popped our buy signal off at about 10,120, 10,150, we had our buy signal, and we've just been going up to the upside ever since. But for me, I really want to see us break above 10,500, because if we just sit here and we continue consolidating in this very tight range, I really have this sick feeling in my stomach we could just start a BART pattern to the downside. Bitcoin is so famous for doing that. I really don't take bull flags as being bullish in Bitcoin. I just really don't. I've seen it time and time again where we start flagging out and then we end up just going to the downside. Alright, so we use our AgroCap wick catcher, and this actually makes a ton of sense now. If you look at our AgroCap V3 wick catcher, this thing is getting on my nerves. You can see here, it's literally right at our resistance line. Just above it. So we confirm a 1 hour, candle above this line, and we flip it green. We could have ourselves a nice little buying opportunity. You can see it's actually right below our resistance line. So I like this a lot. It's confirming our resistance points. We have confirmation on them now. Good stuff. Market Cipher, we're showing higher levels of bullish momentum. As we said earlier, we're showing a nice bullish divergence. You have your big wave of bearish momentum, and you have a much smaller wave. And whenever your money flow is this thick in the red, you generally have nice pops to the upside. And you can see we've been waiting on it patiently. We've been waiting on it patiently, but we're just popping our head up to the upside now. So to get a better picture of that, we go to our 1 hour. You can see we started forming a little bit. This was a little bit worrisome, but the buyers stepped in. And you can see we've built a higher wave on this. This is your bullish momentum here. So we've now made a new high. It looks like we're probably about to round this off. So we could have a little bit of a dip coming here soon. I'm not saying it's going to be a major dip, but we could have a little bit of price action to the downside. Nothing to worry about though, because here, even on your closer time frames, you're looking good. You're still making a high in bullish momentum. There's really no huge reason to be super bearish right now, but at the same rate, until we can break that resistance point, I'm not overly bullish right now. Just like last night, I'm just really neutral. We looked at our long and shorts. They're really not painting much of a picture. I mean, it shows the shorts are definitely stacking in right now. But if we're going to follow the trend of this entire bull run, the more shorts that pile in, it's just been feeding the price action to the upside. But granted, we're not seeing the volume that we were seeing 2-3 months ago. So that would be in favor of the shorts. Now your 5 minute doesn't look too great, but this could just be, leading into what we just talked about. We might have just a little bit of profit taking. You can see your high in bullish momentum, a lower high, and then another lower high. But your money flow is nice and in the positive now. We finally broke out of this red right here that we saw behind here. I would like to see if we can bounce off this right here. If we can bounce off of our support line, pretty much it's right at 10,400. I'd like to see some type of confirmation on this. Now, if we pop this to the red, we'll see how it plays out. I don't know if I'm going to open a short to try to swing trade this or not, but Did you make the market cipher indicator? Dragonfly 131 or 1313? No, this is Crypto Face. This is Crypto Face's indicator that I purchased. It's basically market cipher is it's like an arsenal of 5 or 6 indicators all in one. Like you have your MACD, your money flow index, you have your RSI. There's 2 others. Honestly, I don't. The ones I really pay attention to is your money flow index. I like the RSI, and then of course my favorite, which is this is basically your MACD, but it's much more sensitive. It's easier to catch because instead of just getting a lighter shade like you get on your MACD, you actually get a visual of when you're rounding that off. So because a lot of the times when you wait on the MACD, you're going to miss your prime opportunity. So, this one's going to be a pretty short stream though. I basically just wanted to give you a quick update on Bitcoin. I'm going to start my educational series for our Discord members here later today. I'm actually going to start them right after the stream, and I'm going to be preparing because tonight we have our weekly 80s themed community night. We're going to start about 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we're sitting here, we're about 10,424 on Bybit. I don't like though, if you see here on the Bybit chart, we have falling volume right now. That's generally a sign that the shorts are just covering and they're pushing the price up. The long action is pretty stagnant right now. So this price action isn't just because all these buyers are stepping in and pushing the price up. I mean, we did have a little bit of buy action on this candle, but if we went, as we looked at our Bitfinex chart, we're really not. There's not a huge influx of buyers that are just coming in and pushing the price up right now. And actually the shorts are dramatically, I don't want to say dramatically, but they are rising at a faster pace than our longs are right now. How you doing, Samsonus? Hopefully you're having a good day. How you doing, Armacida? So, you know, as we looked at the beginning, though, the longs do have a higher percentage gain right now. They're at like 53%. The shorts are like 47. But the long, if you look at the Bitfinex long chart, they're really not rising that dramatically right now. The shorts are definitely piling in a little bit at a higher rate right now than what the longs are. And I really don't like here. You can see right on the Bybit. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't made my cup of coffee yet. So far this morning I've drank a bang. You caught that wave up? Nah. No, honestly right now, market Cipher, I'm not too sold on this pump right now. I'm really not. Until we can break above 10,600, something just doesn't feel right about this. The longs are really not rising. The volume is falling off. And we are at critical zones right now. Especially the bulls. I mean, I hate to say it like this, but we're really starting to become in this area that I like to call like final stand mode. You know, because as we talked about last night, if you go to our daily chart, to me, if you break below 9,600, 9,500, I'm telling you, for me, this is going to be the end of this bull market. I'm not saying like, I don't even want to say that. I want to say it's going to be the start of a bear trend. You know, but we break this right here, it's not going to be pretty. It's not. You know, if you look at the chart here, this is at the daily, so it's going to catch all of our swings. I'm sorry, not our swings, but our prior dips. You know, it's basically been holding us up through all these dramatic dips, the EMA 100 on the daily time scale. You know, we hit it, we go back up. We hit it, we go back up. You know, so I don't want to get overly bearish until we break this, but how many times can you get close to touching it and having it being your saving, you know what I mean? It like, you know, basically saves you from that bear, you know, trend you were in to push you up to the upside. You know, a good example of this was XRP at 28 cents. You know what I mean? The moment that broke, I mean, the bottom fell through really quickly. And if you break this right now, the CMA 100 on the daily time scale, yes, you do have your 0.5 fib retracement at like 85, 8600. But I don't like how everyone is calling for it. Everyone's saying that we're going to have this nice bounce off the 0.5. And yes, when you go up and you have a parabolic move to the upside like we've had, I know we've cooled off now, but when you have a parabolic move, you generally retrace to your 0.5 fib. But I don't like how every YouTuber right now is calling for 85, 8600. I really think they might have a very, very small bounce off 85, and they're just gonna let the bottom drop out of it. So, and yes, you do have your support level here at about 75 to 7800, and you also do have your EMA 200 down here.
Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, I guess I have this playlist on again. Thought I picked a different one. We had an awesome playlist I was listening to at the end of the show last night, and I saved it, but apparently it didn't stay in my playlist because I can't find it anywhere. So, but no, something about this whole run up, it just doesn't feel, something just doesn't feel right now. The volume is low. No one is really, you know, no one is really, the buys on the long side, they're just not rising right now. I really feel like a lot of these, the price action after we have a dip and we have these pumps to the upside, I feel like it's just shorts covering. I'm gonna change this playlist. I'm tired of hearing this one. Yeah, it's a trap. It feels like it. Let's try this one. See what this sounds like. We'll give this one a try. So, but if we look at our aggro cap, our V1, even though short term, this does look decent for Bitcoin. We're sitting above our EMA 200 on the 1 hour. We're above all of our moving averages. So, you know, if you've been here, you know, I generally don't like shorting when we're above all the moving averages, but this is just the 1 hour. When I'm looking at my my EMAs, I really only like to look at the 4 hour and the daily. So if we go to our 3 hour, and I'm going to get rid of these right here, you can see how aggro cap V1, we're showing it this resistance line. It's actually right in the middle of our box right here. It's at about 10,620, 10,630. And if we click to our 5 minute,
take control.
We've basically just been riding it. Yeah, I would honestly, I mean, personally for me, I'm going to be looking to short this bounce rather than trying to long it. I mean, if we can break above the V1, that resistance line at about 10,650, you know, we'll play it by ear. I'm going to see how market Cipher looks. But if you look at this right now, what does this look like to you? Yes, it is a bear, it's a bull flag, but what does this look like it has the potential? Remember this guy? We have the potential to be forming a Bart Simpson right now. I do not, you know, Bitcoin is really, like for me, Bitcoin bull flags are not bullish. They're just not. I have seen this happen time and time again where we have an impulse to the upside. We sit here and consolidate. We sit here and consolidate some more, and then boom, you just drop to the downside. So, you know, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how it plays. You know, maybe we form a good old. Oh, come on, give me my tool. Yep. I don't follow TradingView. Maybe we could sit here and turn into a happy face, but I'm not so. Man, my mouse is going nuts right now. And this support line, which is the V1 5 minute, it's sitting at just about, I mean, literally like 10,385 or 395. Let's just count it, 10,400. I mean, I'm talking like digits below it. See, like 10,396. But something that's very interesting. We looked at this a little while ago. If you go to your, is it our wick catcher? We'll find it here in a second. Well, wick catcher, we're showing support here as well at 10,400. But if we go to our, so it was the V3. If we go here and you want to use the 1 hour, and my mouse is going nuts right now. Look at this, chat. Not only is it right above, this is our resistance line here, but look at this. We also we're respecting the resistance line on the AgroCat V3 1 hour. You can see it's right above it, and that's at about 10,480. So there's going to be a little bit of resistance here. You know, the AgroCap arsenal of indicators, we're basically sitting right above short-term support, and you know, for AgroCap, it's indicating that there's going to be decent resistance between, you know, 10,480 and 10,650, which I would agree with that. I'm, you know, with my plotting points, I'm basically just going by the wicks. But I can definitely see where this is coming from. I'm catching the bottom layer of the wicks, and it's catching the very top. I'm curious to see how we react if we break below 10,400. I don't know if I would be overly bearish right now. I mean, not yet, but make sure I'm not missing anything. All right. See how we look on our EMAs. Yeah. So you talk when y'all. Yeah. Yeah. So CryptoFace, we're talking about schedules right now. You know, he's a busy man. But right now he's actually trying to have he wants to do a stream with me and some other guy. I can't think of what his name is. He's a newer channel. But no, I would imagine it would be here in the next week or so. I told him I wanted to wait till I got my my studio mic. I ordered it yesterday, so hopefully it'll be it'll be here maybe by Monday or Tuesday next week. Because it's a huge opportunity for our community, and I'm super excited for it. He has like 20,000 subs, so that's gonna be great exposure for us. But it's just an honor to me, because I really do respect CryptoFace. I noticed though, yeah, I think it would be awesome. But about his call last week, I've noticed that sometimes CryptoFace, he goes against his own indicator. And I've noticed the only times he's really wrong is when he kind of goes against market Cipher. And sometimes, and that's kind of why we preach about, the psychology of trading, curbing the FOMO and always having a plan, when things happen, so you're not making irrational decisions. I don't know how long he's traded. I know he has an amazing indicator, but I've been in crypto full time since January 2017, but I was in the stock market since 2014. I mean, like right out of high school. So but no, I really respect CryptoFace. I didn't, I saw he was calling for that 12,000 or whatever, but I don't know. I know he doesn't seem to rely so much on the technicals. I really don't see him drawing like support and resistances and stuff a lot. Everyone has their own investing style. Yeah, profit trailer. Yeah. Everyone has their own investing strategy. So basically what I do is I use what I've learned through my years of trading in the stock market, with my supports, my resistances, and then I use, he'd be going 50x, oh Jesus. Yeah, that's why we do a lot of risk management, low risk, high reward trades. It's better to miss out than to jump in prematurely or jump in too late, So that's why I like to have these support and resistances, and then I use Market Cipher for confirmation. I do not use Market Cipher to dictate my trades. I don't at all. Now, like let's say we have a blood diamond here on Market Cipher A, and we've been seeing, and we've been going over, let's say Market Cipher B is showing lower levels of bear or bullish momentum, and then it pops a blood diamond and a short signal, then yes, that would be a safe entry for a short. But there's many times the momentum will be picking up on the bull side, and then it throws a short signal and it's going against the trend. The trend is your friend. With any indicator, it should not dictate what your trades are. It needs to confirm what you're already thinking. Does that make sense? I know I don't want to say I'm a bit of a skeptic or anything like that, but I would more or less be wrong because, I guess I did what I knew was right, to me, than to, I don't know. It's just hard for me to take complete signals from something else, if that makes sense. So I use my own technicals, I use my own support and resistances, and then I use other indicators to confirm what I'm already thinking. I don't use it to solely dictate my entries, my exits, you know? That's why today, before we do our 80s theme night, I'm gonna start my educational series. They're gonna be on YouTube, but I'm posting them in our educational series section on Discord, you know, because it's all about muscle memory. So if you're just learning how to trade, you can go back, they'll always be there, and you can sit there and just repeat it as many times as you want. Yeah, exactly, Samsonus. See, I mean, fast money is fun. Don't get me wrong, guys. There's no better feeling to do high-risk trades with tons of leverage using your whole account and you see your number growing. But man, doing those extremely high-risk trades, you can still be right 2 out of 3 trades and you're still going to be in the red. You know, that's why we really try to go over confirmations with you guys, low risk trades, and how to come up with these. You know, make your support and resistances. And before you ever enter a trade, you have to have a plan of that's why I like to have these resistances out for you guys, you know, and show you how I come up with them, because you always have to have a plan. There is nothing worse than to have a trade in the green. You're in the money, and then you get greedy wanting more, or you keep piling onto a position when you're already in the green, and then you watch that thing turn red, and then you're basically just hoping to turn, you know, positive again. So curb the FOMO and control the greed, you know? You have to have a healthy balance. That's why I always say trading is 20% technicals and it's 80% psychological. It really is. I've seen a lot of traders get wrecked. You know, I remember seeing them in the SPY boards, especially in crypto, and they're no longer here. I would have to say in crypto, there's probably by far more losers. Not like a loser, like a, you know, as a person's lifestyle, but like money-wise, there's probably more people that have lost money in cryptocurrency than people that are in the green. How's that kratom kicking in? Oh, it's not too bad. You know, I have a torn meniscus, and you know, I've suffered from anxiety for quite a few years. But no, so like, I'll see if I can hold this up. I'll move it back and forth. But this is the red vein. So this is more or less, so just to give you a perspective, this is 112 grams of kratom, and it's the red vein, so it's more for pain relief. It's a little bit more sedating. It's the most opiate-like, but not like high when I say opiate-like. But it's not as stimulating as like what the white vein is. I like the white vein, but it's honestly kind of addicting, so I tried not to stay on the white vein. Because it's like a mixture of taking like Percocet and Adderall all in one dose, and it's super stimulating, and it can get actually pretty addicting. So I try to stay away from the white vein. And honestly, white vein doesn't help me with my knee pain that much, but it's extremely good. Like if you're a waiter, or you do like you're working in a warehouse and you need tons of energy, oh man, I would definitely, white would be the great vein to use. But no, right now I'm on the red. It's the highest alkaloid content. I mean, yes, you get a little bit of a stimulating. Like if you take it in low doses, it can be you can get a little bit of a pick me up, like a cup of coffee. But the higher your dose is, it will get pretty sedating. But no, this bag that I just showed you, it's 112 grams. And generally I take between 4 and 6 grams twice a day. Someone just starting out, you would only need about 2 to 3 grams at a time. But the thing about it is you don't want to dose very often, because your tolerance will go through the roof. So, you know, you just got to be careful with it. But this 112 gram bag, I paid roughly, I think after shipping, I paid like $24 for it. So just starting out, this bag, even if you just took 5 grams a day, it's gonna last you 3 weeks. You know what I mean? 2-3 weeks at least. And you can pay in Bitcoin. But no, I really enjoy Kratom. Yeah. And see, that's why I had a lot of friends. They would hit me up, especially when Bitcoin was just under 10,000. They're like, oh, should I get in? And then I would be like, well, what is your goals with crypto? And then this is like the biggest red flag I get from people that are not traders, that, you know, they get into cryptocurrency and they're like, oh, well, if I put in, you know, $5,000 in this week, what are my profits going to be like in a week? You know, 5 days, 7 days. You know, what are my profits going to be like? And, 1 second, my phone's going nuts.
Frankenstein.
How you doing, Aggro? But that was my biggest pet peeve with them, is they're looking for a get-rich-quick, you know, form of income. They don't know how to trade. They're just trying to simply throw a ton of money in it, get out within 3 to 5 days, and cash out. So that's why I tell them, you know, if you don't know how to trade, you have no idea how to trade, you need to just put small amounts in Bitcoin and not worry about the price if you believe in it long term. Because, you know, the last thing I want to do is, especially because they're my friends, is they throw a ton of money in. You know, Bitcoin's so volatile, you know what I mean? I'd hate for them to lose their money, but they're not traders. And, you know, this isn't something you can just pick up on in a week, you know, a month. I mean, shoot, even a year, it's really hard to pick up on, you know, it's taken me years to learn these skills. So if you want caffeine, I would highly recommend the white vein. Here we go. I'll pull it up for you. I have the link in my, if you go down to my panels below.
Frankenstein.
If you go down to my panels below, it'll take you straight to it. It's called Kratom. They're actually the only vendor that is certified through the National Kratom Society. And it's all tested before you get it, so you're not just getting some crap, you know, thrown in a bag from Asia or something. Oh, does not remember it? Does not remember my login? It's the only thing I'm still getting used to on this. Here we go. So on the Kraken website, you'll just go to here, you'll go to the crate. You want the Kratom tea. So like Bali is like a green vein. It's like a mixture of like green and white. It's all right. It's a good one to start out on. I know the Manga D, you're going to look online. They're going to be like, oh, Manga D, it's the best one. Dude, just like seriously, don't buy the Manga D. It is seriously just a marketing scam. It's the same red vein or yellow vein. But no, if we actually look at it, like this is the one I just bought. I bought the red vein thigh crate. Or I'm sorry, I bought the which one? I got the red vein Borno. It's from like yeah, it's right here. So this is the one I just bought. And you can see you can get 28 grams for $8, but honestly, man, I really recommend you get the 112 gram one. It's like 22 bucks. And you can also look online. So what I recommend is putting this in your cart and then walking away for 15 minutes. They send you a 20% discount. And then you not only get your 15-20% discount, you buy with Bitcoin. They only accept Bitcoin here. And you get another 10% off. And shipping here is only like $5. Yeah, don't go to a smoke shop and buy Kratom. But if you're wanting, if you want a nice caffeine buzz, and I'm telling you, it's very similar. It's like, I don't want to like market it like this, but it's similar to like a small dose of Percocet and a small dose of Adderall. I mean, it's pretty stimulating. But it's this one right here. The white veins are by far, I mean, it's my favorite. But you don't want to stay on this one and take it too often because it can be pretty addicting. But no, it's an methamphetamine, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. White vein is just the color of the vein. This comes from a tree in Asia. No, there's nothing illegal in this. I'm just telling you what it feels like compared to something you might know. But no, this is, you won't fail a drug test. But it's literally saved me from my anxiety and my torn meniscus. I've been on tramadol for years, and I had a ton of negative side effects from it. I had a ton of negative side effects from taking tramadol every day. Because my knee is pretty messed up. So the red vein does it for me because it's more for pain relief. But if you have a job that you're doing tons of heavy lifting and you want to be able to feel good, like energy wise, and just dealing with the stress of work, white vein is your friend. So I know this says $27, but this, I'm telling you, if you've never used this bag will last you at least 2 to 3 weeks. And with your 30% discount, after you pay shipping, you're probably going to be at maybe $25. And you'll be able to pay in Bitcoin. So like, for instance, let's say I wanted this right here. I'll show you real quick. So you'd go here. You go to checkout. You have a discount code. It's super easy to find out online, but you can go here. Yeah, ship to this address. You'll pick your priority mail. Priority, I'm telling you, you'll get this in 3 days or less. And then see, like this, you pay in Bitcoin, you click Bitcoin, you press continue. After your discount, you're gonna pay less than this because you get a 10% discount in Bitcoin. And then if you look online, just seriously look up Kratom discounts. You'll punch it in at that beginning slide that we started at, but see, look at this, you pay in Bitcoin. If you order it before like 5 o'clock, seriously, it'll ship the same day. They ship so if you order right now, they ship today. And you'll literally have it by, I guess it's Friday. You'll have it by Monday for sure.
It didn't make any sense. We were caught up in something we didn't understand. It trapped us.
But no. And so, I'll show you guys if you want. But you can put these in tablets or whatever if you want to take them to work or something. But I just put it in a piece of paper and I take it like a shot. I just put some water in my mouth and then I just shoot the powder in my mouth and swallow it. You get a much better absorption rate. Where's Bitcoin going? Well, for me right now, I'm not leaning short or long. I'm honestly staying neutral for this right now. I don't trust this run up. The longs are not really. I know they're above the shorts right now. But if you look at the long and short charts, the longs are not really opening up positions right now. The shorts are rising on the short term, and the volume is absolutely terrible. Like if we go here on the Bybit chart and we open this up, I mean, I guess we did have this little candle right here, so maybe we can reverse the trend. But if you zoom out here, let's go to our 1 hour. You know, besides this little candle right here, we've just been down sloping. So maybe we can build off this candle. Maybe we can. But the thing I'm watching for right now, let's go to our 1 hour. You know, we talked about it a minute ago. What does this look like? I know it's a bull flag, but what does this look like? It's a very famous pattern Bitcoin has. I'll give you a hint. Yeah. So, just be very careful. I do not consider bull flags to be bullish in Bitcoin. I have seen this crash time and time again when we have these overly extended bull flags. Man, my mouse is getting progressively worse. If you look at the momentum indicators, we're not actually looking too bad. We have finally popped out to the bull side. But we really do risk, especially if we round this off, like something like this. We would be able to form a line like this. It would be a negative, bullish momentum right now. So if we look at our 1 hour, so yeah, if you just wanna, I'll type this in. There. There you go. But yeah, you can just call me John if you want. It's up to you. So, but if we look at our aggro cap here, you can see it actually pretty nicely. It's our V3. You can see right above our resistance line right now. We also have this resistance on the V3 1 hour. It's right here. It's right at about 10,480. We go to let's check our general purpose, like the V1. Start from the 3 hour. The 3 hour is actually showing resistance. It's actually right in the middle of our resistance box. Right in here. I'll circle it for you just in case you can't see it. It's right in there. If we go to our 5 minute, because you use the 3 and the 5 minute, you can see this is the support. We threw a beautiful buy signal here on the 5 minute. Right down here at about 10,120, 10,130. And so right now, this is basically it. You know, we said a little bit earlier, but it's right at about 10,395, 10,400. So if we can break and close under this, we would flip red. Dang it. And my mouse is going nuts. Yeah, sorry guys, my mouse is going all over the page right now. I'm not sure what's going on. But the key thing to remember though is, it's what I'm watching for right now. You know, that this daily 100, it really concerns me. I don't want to get overly bearish until we break it. I've honestly never heard of it. Tensor charts? No, I've never heard of it. If you want, Samsonus, go onto the Discord and private message me that. I'll look it up. The only reason I say private message is sometimes with all the messages they can get lost and it's a little bit harder for me to find, but I'll definitely look into it. I've honestly never heard of it. See, this is another thing that has me a little bit worried. Right above our resistance box, you have your EMA 1 and 200 on the 4 hour, sitting basically right under this resistance box. Oh. This is what I meant to look at. Sorry, guys. Huh. I mean, this is the one we looked at. What is it? Coin. This is the one I have on our Discord. It's called Coin Farm. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that, a look at it. Stupid brush. So right now for Bitcoin though, guys, I don't really, until we can break above 10,600, 10,650, I really don't want to get too bullish right now. The volume on the longs is pretty weak. And this could be simply just shorts like we've been talking about the last couple days. This could just be shorts covering. When you cover your position, you're buying back the shares that you shorted, because you're shorting an asset that you don't actually own. Hey, Mr. Bex, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Oh. But no, the way our indicators are looking right now, once again, I really don't want to get too bullish till we can break above, maybe 10,600, 10,650. Because and honestly, I don't like how we're forming what looks like a potential BART, on the short term. Sorry, my phone just blew up with a whole bunch of updates. And you can kind of see how we're going to start. Not only are these resistance boxes up here, but we're coming up to major moving averages, which is our 1 and 200 on the 4 hour. Basically anything under the 4 hour, like the 4, the 3. So, at least for me, I'm going to be looking to use this as a short opportunity. I'm going to change this music. Have you ever been to Crypto Gnome's channel? I've heard of them, but no, honestly, I really don't follow too many, other channels. The only other channel I really used to watch was Mitch Ray, and I don't know, you've probably heard about what happened. I'm not too happy with him, so I guess my feelings are kind of hurt. Because I've watched that guy for like 2.5 years, you know?
The attack is psychological and powerful.
But, you know, it just kind of sucks because I really respect Mitch Ray a lot. Oh, is there a dress code? Oh, no. Nope, there's no dress code. I mean, I'm going to be wearing my Chiefs jersey and I'm going to wear my do-rag or whatever. But no, we're going to be jamming out to 80s music. It's going to be BYOB night too. I'm not sure if I'm going to be drinking tonight. Not sure yet.
The attack is psychological.
My stomach's been kind of hurting the last couple days, so I'll play it by ear. If I do drink, though, it's definitely not going to be like the last couple ones where I start the stream like already 6-7 shots deep. I think that's definitely out of the cards. But see, that's the thing. I have to drink hard alcohol because, I do have some stomach issues, and for some reason, beer just tears up my stomach. And honestly, it's too much liquid, especially for a live stream. I would have to be going to the bathroom. I'm like one of the dudes that after I'm like 5 beers deep, I'm going to the bathroom every 30 minutes. It's ridiculous. Not much of a beer drinker. It's too much liquid for me. But no, it's going to be a fun night. You guys will be able to request the 80s music we listen to. Of course, we're going to look at your coin requests. Maybe for the first, stream, and you know what? You drink liquids like a fish.
The attack is psychological and powerful.
See, like, I know this sounds bad. I have no problem drinking a ton of soda. You know what I mean? I guess I have a super high metabolism, but it's dehydrating, so I'm not going to the bathroom every 30 minutes. But man, I drink beer. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm going in and out of the bathroom every like 15 minutes. Too much sugar? I've never heard of that. Even though have you guys tried the drink? They started selling it at gas stations. It's actually promoted, or not promoted, but the business was started by Dan Blitzern. Have you ever tried the Bang? The Bang energy drinks? There's a ton of vitamins in them. And there's 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, but there's no sugar. There's not 1 milligram or whatever you call it. There's no sugar, but they're amazing. Like the blue raspberry one they have, they taste just like the blue suckers. They taste just like the blue raspberry suckers. My mom was a cosmetologist manager at Great Clips my whole life growing up. So when I was a kid, I would always be eating the suckers they gave away, and those were always my favorite. The peach mango, that's the one my sister likes. Yeah, I really like the blue raspberry cans. I'm gonna eventually try some of the other ones. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. They make it seem like it's just a whole bunch of healthy stuff in it. I think maybe I threw the can away. Yeah. I may have thrown it away. I'm not sure how much sucralose. Oh, well, that's not good. Hey, as long as there's not aspartame in it, I refuse to drink anything that has aspartame in it. Looks like XRP's trying. I don't know what's up with XRP. I haven't really been keeping in. I mean, I'm not a huge active trader, you know, in XRP, but it's like Ethereum. It doesn't matter if Ethereum's trading at $1,000, $100, or $10. There's always going to be a ton of people willing to sell. But it looks like XRP, you're trying to build some momentum up here. But for me to get bullish on XRP, you need to break 28 cents and you need to hold it. It's not what I want. I want the horizontal tool. I might actually try to go to the store today and get a new mouse before our stream, because this thing is, it's kind of upsetting me. It's definitely, it's going nuts right now. There you go. This 28 cents line is going to be very, very important. This was our support level we held for literally over a year. Every time we bounced on it, we had a nice reaction to the upside. Get our horizontal tool. Wow, really? Come on. Okay, it popped up. Good. But no, for XRP, there's going to be a lot of sellers. I'm honestly, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to make this a rectangle box. It's easier to look at. Wow. Thing is going nuts right now. But from 28 cents to 30 cents, I would definitely not be a buyer. I mean, if you bought way down here on this prior dip, then you know what? Man, this thing's starting to annoy me. You know, this would probably, if you bought anywhere down here, I would definitely be a seller. You can kind of see, if we zoom up here, we had a wick and we basically wicked right off of it. So we're definitely respecting the 28 cents resistance right now. You know, if you break support and you can, you know, the more time you spend under prior support, you spend under it, generally the more harsh it's going to become with resistance. Yeah, there's really not, I mean, if you're trying to look for support levels, I mean, yeah, you're going to have about your, it looks like you have some nice support here. I say nice. You do have some support in the 26 cent range. I mean, if we zoom in here, you can kind of see this cluster of touch points here. I'm just going to get our trend line tool. Man, so annoying. Yeah, I think I might have to go and get a new mouse, guys. This is really, it's getting kind of hard to operate. This thing's starting to click and hold on to stuff. And this is roughly at about 26.5 cents. The next area I would be looking at is literally just 26 cents exactly. You can see this right here. Jesus, come on. just make this a rectangle box. And I'm going to make this green. All right. I like that. So right now, we're basically just sandwiched between support and resistance right now. I'm definitely, I mean, if you can break 28 cents, maybe we'll have a nice little jump to, you know, maybe 29 cents. But man, the resistance gets even worse between 29 and 30 cents. So I would definitely, once again, you bought down here, I would definitely be looking to sell. Or maybe even open a short if we can go all the way up to 30 cents. But once again though, if we break above 30 cents and we can close a daily candle above it and Bitcoin isn't looking very bearish, I would definitely be a buyer on XRP if we can get back above 30 cents and we can close a daily. I want to see a daily candle, not a 4-hour or anything like that. This candle right here is pretty disturbing. I mean, something that is worth billions of dollars. I mean, let's get our price tool here. It's still amazing to see the daily momentum indicator on Market Cipher. How insane this dump really was. I mean, you literally dumped almost 20%. And from the reports I was hearing, this was in 5 minutes. An asset that's worth billions of dollars dumped 20% in a matter of 5 minutes. 10 minutes. That's not good. Check something here real quick. Just want to make sure I didn't miss it. So Euros Balent on YouTube. Thank you for the follow. Or the or I guess you guys are subscribers over there. So I'm still getting used to it. It's kind of nice, you know, that I'm able to stream, you know, both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Let's check that old Bitcoin. Really gonna be watching the closer time scales today. -minute. So right now we're basically, what we're going to be looking for on Market Cipher B is you're going to be looking for falling bullish momentum. And so far we're not seeing it. We're just not. We're kind of in this neutral. I mean, we are ever so slightly making higher highs. And, you know, as we said earlier this week, generally when you show a divergence like this is your bearish momentum. You had your big wave, and then you had a much smaller wave. Your money flow is very thick in the red right now. It's not, I say very thick, but we're popping to the upside now. If we can flip this to, you know, get something like this to play off, do you see how we were red and then we explosively went to the upside here? This is kind of like what we're waiting on right now. Getting some interesting play off my diamonds. Check the general chat. Yeah, checking it out now.
I see your talents have gone beyond the mere physical level.
Oh, okay, I see. So you have your fibs more short term. Man, that is a cool... You have like the coolest looking chart, man. It looks like we're in like the Tron universe. Like the actual show Tron, not the cryptocurrency. Or I guess it's not a show, it's a movie. So you have us basically at the 618. The golden retrace. Or your golden zone, whatever you want to call it. So looking at that, are you on the aggro? Are you looking at the are you on the V1 right now with the one you just posted? It looks like you might be looking at the 3 hour here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know. Because yeah, if we go to the 5 minute, let's see here. If we go to the aggro capital, I believe it's the third one, the wick catcher. Do you want to use the 1 hour? Yeah, you can see it right here. On the aggro cap V3, the 1 hour wick catcher, you can see it's right here. It's literally right above our resistance line. Let's zoom this in for you. Our resistance line right here is about just above 10,450. And it looks like we're about 10,480 on the resistance line on the V3. Well, we're getting close though. 10,440. Sure I'm not missing any comments. V3 at 1 hour on Bitstamp just went long. Yep, we're looking at the V3 right now. I'm actually using the Bybit charts here. Maybe it's the only thing that sucks about cryptocurrency. You know, depending on the exchange, one exchange could be showing something else and the other will, you know, be pointing at something entirely different. You know, there's really not an equilibrium between exchanges. So it just went long. So, haha on YouTube. Thank you for the subscription. All indicators will be long. If it carries over to the 3 hour long on Bitstamp, then that's quad. Yeah. We'll see here. Let's go back to our V1. This is slowly dropping. We were at about 10,650-ish right up through here. So it's slowly getting closer to our price action here on the 3 hour. This is the V1. Glad this is on the 5 minute. I'm so glad this is just on the 5 minute. If you see something like this on the 4 hour, that just means complete and utter indecision. We're getting a little bit of sell pressure here now, guys. $10,420. Yeah, thank God this is only on the 5 minute. Mark Milik, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. I believe it's in our comment section on YouTube as well. I need to double check. But if you want a community that's all about supporting you, I highly recommend joining our Discord family. We focus on, how to be a self-dependent trader. Coming up with low risk, high reward trades. How to read these, I know these are special indicators, but how to be able to read charts yourself, coming up with support, resistances, and just supporting you as a trader. We have a ton of information on our Discord. Like you can post your profit logs so we can support you on your wins. We have a TA section so you can post your charts. But there's a ton of stuff. But thank you for joining our live community. We have a really awesome thing going between Twitch and YouTube. Let's see how we look on Market Cipher right now. Yep. We could be showing some signs here of exhaustion. I want to see how this plays out, but if we round like this, so something like this on Market Cipher, wow. Sorry guys, my mouse is literally on its last leg. I'm going to see if I can get to the store before our 80 stream tonight. But we formed something like this. We could have a nice little short play. I'm going to keep that there. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. See what we look like on our 30 minute. You can see now we're starting to round this out, but we could very easily just go back like this. So, always got to wait for confirmation. Be patient. I know sometimes it can be hard to resist to jump into a trade. But that's why I say the psychology of trading is so much more important. I mean, I know the technicals are very important, but the psychological aspect of trading is what separates the good traders from the great traders. Pull back to 10-3, reset, and continue up from there is what I'm looking for, a long play. I could see that, for sure. Hey, Crystal Ball de Leon, that's an awesome name. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Welcome to the King of Bybit family. But right now, there's not too much to worry about. We're still showing, especially, I mean, the long-term indicators, we've been talking about this for days. It just was a matter of when this was going to play out. The issue that I have with all of this is that there's not many long positions being opened right now. I mean, from a charting perspective, it seems like the volume is only really coming in when the people come in to sell. I mean, granted, our RSI, we're now pointed up, and we have the firepower, the ammunition is there. If we can pop to the upside, which we're starting to now, but our money flow is very, very thick in the red right now, very thick. So if we can have a situation like this, which it would honestly even be greater than this. Look how red this was compared to this. And look how violently the money flow went positive right in through here. And look how high the bullish momentum played out. Hey, Nooch, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Welcome to the King of Bybit family. Sure I'm not missing any of your indicator or your messages. Good deal. I love restream, guys. Between Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, we really do have a good thing going here. Okay, we're on the 4 hour now. The thing that I want to see that plays out, though, I want to see, is it the 5 minute? I believe we'll figure it out here in just a second. V3, is it the V2? Yeah, V2 1 minute. See this support level? This is the V2 1 minute. This is great for scalp trading. We threw an awesome buy signal here. Just under 10,200. You can see how nicely it played out. You know, we threw it here, kind of consolidated, and then rocket shipped up. As usual, literally about an hour or two after I went to sleep. But, no, yeah, it looks like it was in the middle of the night. Or, you know, I guess it just really is contingent on where you live. You can see now, we've been holding this support. I want to see how we react when we break this and we flip short on the V1. Because as you know, I'm a scalp trader at heart, so. In this line, it's starting to creep up now, chat. When we first started, it was in the 10,390s, and now we're above 10,004. It's like at 10,405, 10,407. We can close, which it won't be hard. This is just the 1 minute. But it looks like I don't really use market Cipher B on the 1 minute. It's a little bit rolling the dice here, but looks like we might be rounding that momentum wave off. CR5. Nah, 5 minutes. That's what I'm saying, guys. I mean, right now we're really just neutral. This really is a terrible candle, though. Thank God it's on the 5 minute. You see something like this on like a 4 hour. That's definitely a sign not to, definitely don't take a position. This screams extreme indecision on the longer time frame. So this is the 5 minute. So, you know, don't take this too seriously, guys. Oh, yeah, TRX for sure. Good old Tron. Alright, so I'm gonna close all these off. So, you know, as we always start out, you always want to be able to identify the environment you're trading in. So, let's see. It's ever so slightly, but you had triple MACD bullish divergence. You have your big wave here, you had your, a smaller wave, and then a smaller wave. This is on our 4-hour time scale. On the daily though, on the 4-hour, we're showing ever so... get rid of this real quick. On the 4-hour, we're showing ever so slightly lower levels of bullish momentum. So let's go to the 1-hour. So, I mean, as long as on this or on this blob right here, this is basically just a fancy or a MACD, just for all the new people here. Your money flow is popping to the upside though, so maybe Tron is turning the corner. You can see this played out nicely on the 30-minute. You had you had definite falling bullish momentum. You had 1, 2, 3. And then you pop down to the downside. So, I mean, we can look at the shorter time. Oh, well, look at that. Let's see how this plays out. But look at this. It looks like you have a makeshift trigger wave. And you have your snake eyes buy signal. So if we can confirm this and round this off, you would have your trigger wave and your money flows in the red right now. So you'll have a lot of ammunition to pump to the upside. So let's look at our support and resistances. We're still very, very far. I do think we're going to face some pretty decent resistance here. Let's get our horizontal tool out. You can see where we have those 2 touch points right here. So you're going to have some decent resistance at about 215, 220. The thing is with Tron is not only do they have a huge community, but they have a CEO that loves to pump his own cryptocurrency. Man, yeah, I need to go get a new mouse. This is really starting to get annoying. Yeah, well, for me right now on Tron, I would still say it's a no trade zone for me personally. But if you had to ask me, are we going to go into more bearishness or bullishness, I would definitely be leaning towards the bull side. It's just so oversold. I mean, it's massively oversold right now. I mean, if we go out here on the daily, you can see it perfectly. I mean, you have literally been in a bear market on Tron since the beginning of 2018. The moment Bitcoin made its turn, it's just been constant down-sloping resistance. And I have a, because I do participate in the DApp space. I gave a warning to all my buddies when they were at 270 Satoshis. I was like, you got to get out of Tron. I mean, because if you look 270, if you look at the touch points, you have 1, 2, 3. If we keep moving, 4, 5. I mean, there was so many touch points at 270 Satoshis. And when you broke that, at the time, you were in what was considered like price discovery mode. And when you're in price discovery mode, you really don't have any data to look on. So basically, when you're in price discovery mode, you're going to be forming the information that we're going to be looking at weeks and months from now. But statistically, if you look at the chart, there was no... So whenever you want to find support and resistances, you want to look left. And if you look left right now, there's really... I mean, there was no areas of consolidation whatsoever for Tron. The moment it launched, it just went parabolic. There's no other way to say it. I mean, if we go left here, I mean, look at it. You sat here, kind of did nothing, and you had a jump. You had this little area of consolidation right here, and then boom, you just went. I mean, if we use our price indicator tool, I mean, Jesus, you went up 2,600% in a matter of, what is that? Is that a month? No way. And literally, in about a 2-month period, you went up 2,600% on Tron. And you had little, this is what happens when you have no areas of consolidation. You have no point. So when you don't have an area of coin accumulation, which you could say this was your accumulation area, but after you broke this, I mean, what else is there, chat? I guess you could say this down here, but if you tell people your only areas of consolidations at 15 Satoshis and you're sitting at 170, that's going to be hard to stomach. You know what I mean? I guess you could even say there's a little bit here at like 75. Yeah, I don't know, Vishal. This is a plug-in mouse. I think, honestly, I've just been streaming so much. I'm thinking maybe the mouse is just dying out. It keeps clicking and holding on to stuff. Before we have our 80s theme stream tonight, we're definitely going to... I'm going to see if I can get to the store. Let's go to our daily. It's going to be easier for me to scroll over. So for now, you know, for Tron... You know, I hate to be like this still, but it's still in a no trade zone for me. You can see here on the 1 minute, we're showing some, on our V2 1 minute, we're showing some resistance at 175. Let's try our let's check the V1, see what we're showing here on the 3 hour and 5 minute.
Official sources is to tell private citizens to stay inside their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside
So
for any reason
there seems to be this
until the nature of
consensus,
this crisis has been
175.
determined. And until we can
I mean, maybe you could try to do a swing play if we break 175,
keep listening
but
to radio and TV
the
for
thing
special
is if we are speculating right now that Bitcoin is going to possibly turn bearish, I don't know if I'd really get into altcoins right now. We did throw a buy signal though on the 3 hour. We threw it at roughly what, 168, 169? With your support level at roughly like what, 162, 163? So you had a nice little swing. We actually went up all the way to 182 Satoshis, so that's roughly about a 10% gain if you went off this buy signal. So the aggro cap, you know, it's definitely spot on. But, you know, for me right now, if you've watched my channel, you know, I look at your guys' altcoins, but I'm definitely not trying to call the bottoms on these altcoins right now. I'm not going to try to sit here and catch a knife. You know, and a lot of these altcoins don't have a ton of liquidity. Now, yes, I know Tron does. It's a fairly high cap coin. But I'm going to wait for alt season to present itself and to confirm, like, hey, you know, it's starting. I'm definitely not going to try to sit here and, you know, because even from a fundamental standpoint, you know, you can't really use fundamentals in Bitcoin. You know, there's no earnings, there's no product. So, you know, I'm going to wait and see here on Tron. I really am, because, I mean, as you can tell, once once Tron gets going, it can obviously get a ton of steam behind it. I do like how this divergence here, you actually a triple MACD bullish divergence, 1, 2, and 3. But this is why I'm talking about, like on Bitcoin right now. When you have your money flow this red on market Cipher B, and you're showing a bullish divergence like this, you have massive pumps to the upside. I mean, they're absolutely massive. They can be. They have the potential to be. So, and we're back to cocaine music again. Vishal, Bitcoin looks like it's gonna fall. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying. I mean, I'm not so sure I want to swing trade this long on the Bitcoin side. So, I mean, but for now, I mean, if you're trying to look at support levels, you're really kind of looking at that 160 Satoshi mark. If you break that, I think it could be more downward pressure. Let's look at our moving averages. Let's see if that points us in any direction. So the 4-hour has the EMA 100 right here, showing us pretty decent resistance here. This is why we always talk about confirmation, because, you know, a lot of people see this like, oh, we're going to long to 200, and then you just immediately go down. You didn't confirm the candle. But the longer term moving averages are showing, if you can pop, if you can get some buy pressure, there seems to be this consensus on the EMAs, you could definitely have a pop to maybe 200 Satoshis. And this is actually kind of coincides with our resistance that's just above it. But man, look at this, guys. Look at the daily. Look how insanely red your money flow is. I mean, it's massive. I mean, that's insane. It actually kind of shows it building right now. But until we break 160 Satoshis on Tron, I really want to get too bearish on it. I don't like starting positions, or I don't like shorting or longing into positions that the trend has already occurred. So like if we have a day we shoot up 8%, 10%, I'm not really going to try to long that. Just like if we go down 10%, I'm not going to try to short more into it when the impulse has already happened. But no, Tron is definitely going to be the one I'm watching. It has by far had the most, it's had a way more red days the last year than green, that is for sure. And they have a huge community. When it comes to altcoins, I really like to follow coins that have a large community backing them. If you find altcoins and they don't have a community backing them, they're going to fail. A lot of these altcoins, they have no purpose other than to just be speculative trades. They don't serve any purpose whatsoever. Not trying to down altcoins. I mean, there's a lot of altcoins that are innovative and they have, you know, honestly great intentions and great ideas. But I mean, you'd be lying to yourself if you didn't say that a lot of these altcoins are there just to exist. They're not actually there to serve a purpose. But Tron, I like their smart contract innovation, and I like their transaction speed. I know the Sun network, I don't know if it's out yet or if it's already out, but I don't know. And the price point's a little bit better. I know their coin market cap, like the amount of coins created, are I mean quite a bit higher than Ethereum. So, hey, how you doing, Crypto 100? Oh no, trading's doing great. So right now we're basically just waiting on some type of confirmation right now. We're fighting this resistance level here at, you know, just above 10,450. We have a pretty decent resistance box from about 10,600 to about 10,650. We're basically just ping-ponging right now between support and resistance. But looking at market Cipher, the 4-hour looks really great. I really like how this looks. So right now, we're basically going to be watching our short-term time frames. As you can kind of see it forming here on the 4 hour, especially if you came from Crypto Face's channel. Instead of waiting, if you kind of wait on these 4 hours to confirm your moves, the longer time frames, you're going to miss out on them because they take more data to obviously shoot out, you know, the information. So what we do is we look at we always identify the environment that we trade in. And so right now we are trading in a bullish environment. We're showing a nice bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Not sure what the daily looks like. The daily actually looks pretty decent too, but you have to realize you don't want to get higher than this, and it looks like we're kind of trying to right now. How you doing, Samsonus? So, but no, especially for like all the new people on YouTube. I've been a full-time trader in cryptocurrency since January 2017. I'm from the traditional markets. I've traded in the stock market since 2014. I don't use Market Cipher to dictate my trades. I use it to confirm what I'm already thinking through the skills that I've learned. But we have an awesome Discord community that we're all about self-improvement, where we teach indicators, how to read your MACD, how to do your Fibonacci retracement. But we have so many services on our Discord. You can post your TA charts there. We have a profit log section. We're all about supporting you. I believe it's in the YouTube section. If you guys don't have it, let me know. Any trades open right now? No. Right now, this is this is just my personal opinion. This is most definitely a no trade zone. Definitely not a no trade zone right now. You gotta curb the FOMO right now. Oh, she's doing great. She had a little bit of a scary reaction from her wisdom teeth, but luckily, she's doing a lot better today. I know I had to take a 2-day break, but I tried filling you guys in with updates as often as I could, but so this is kind of where we're watching right now. The higher time frames are pointing bullish, but the closer you get into them, like see here on the 3 hour, how this played out, and now we've shot to the upside, we're showing a lower high. Oh, how many trading accounts do you use at one time? I use 2 accounts. So this is my streamer's account, guys, just to be transparent with you guys. I try to do live trading with you live, but I swear, every time I go live, Bitcoin stops moving. Seriously. So I'm trying not to do like misleading and trying to say, live trading, and then no live trades happen. But it's impossible. Like last night, we seriously traded in a 30-40 range all night long. And it's impossible to trade in a situation like that. And right now, what we're speculating on, and it's why I'm being kind of hands off, if you guys have been in crypto, what is the aggro indicator you're using? Well, I use a combination of all of them. I use so this is the aggro cap V1. We're showing resistance here. It's actually right in the middle of our resistance box, this red line. So I like this a lot. And then we go to our 5-minute. Yeah, I am cursed. I'm serious. But you can see we're holding this support line. So I really want to see, once we break this support here, and we flip short on this, we'll see how we have to wait for confirmation, but this is showing at about 10,004. So, so I use the skills that I've learned, through the years of trading, and then I use these indicators. I use a mixture of Market Cipher and AgroCap to confirm what I'm already thinking. Awesome. Thank you, Ernest. Thank you for joining the community. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? Hey, our YouTube family's growing, guys. I think they finally outpaced Twitch. So just wanted to say a shout out. Thank you to all 42 people watching. You know, I'm guessing CryptoFace had a video. So, because I've heard a lot of people saying we had a shout out from CryptoFace. You know, I really respect CryptoFace. He's one of the guys I look up to in the crypto industry. You know, there's a lot of shady people out there, especially in crypto, that are trying to sell shady, you know, indicators. And, you know, just the one thing I want to say to you guys, especially since we have a lot of new people here, we're all about self-improvement. You know, we're going to help you learn indicators, especially if you're new to trading, how to find support, resistances, how to read your MACD, how to read, you know, how to do your Fibonacci retracement, how to come up with low risk, high reward trades. But this isn't going to be like a signals pump and dump group. You know, I just want you guys to know that, because we have some people in here that come, you know, demanding trade, like, you know, like exact entries. You know, we will help you come up, you know, with what I'm doing. But, you know, I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, so, but this is what we're watching right now, guys. We're hovering right beneath the support. If you've been in crypto, what does this look like? Hey, Eric Ross, thank you for joining. Hey, Mike Steffens, thank you again. Once again, thank you to all the 42 people here right now. If you guys are new to crypto or you're not sure, I like to make faces in them just because they're kind of funny. Right now we're speculating to see if we form a Bart Simpson. I've seen this happen time and time again in the traditional markets where I came from. The bull flag is a bullish indicator, but I do not see this as a bullish indicator in cryptocurrency. I've seen this time and time again just fall off the face of the earth and we form a Bart pattern. You can see one here. You can see another one here. Now, granted, it looks like we tried to form one here. We had a little dip, kind of faked everyone out. We went to the upside. So that's why, you know, we preach. This is 20% technicals and 80% psychological. You have to curb the FOMO and you have to control the greed. Hey, thank you, Caleb. Hey, KV. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, after I get off the stream here, because just to let you guys know, especially because we have a ton of new people in right now. So Friday night is community 80s theme night. So tonight at roughly about 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 p.m. If you join our Discord, I'll let you know the exact time. But you guys control the music. We listen to 80s music. I look at your trade setups, but it's an 80s themed BYOB night. So if you drink alcohol or, you know, whatever you do to enjoy your Friday night, you know, bring it along. Bring your coin requests. You know, generally, you know, I know I had some family issues this week, but usually we have a nice week trading. And Friday nights are about just kicking it with each other. You know, we'll look at trade setups, we'll drink together. You know, it's all about having a good time. So be prepared for that. If you like 80s music, it's going to be great. I just chose 80s music, 80s theme, because it's a more laid-back theme, and it's more of a music that appeals to a bigger audience. But just know though, guys, and it's why I like to post, so after the 80s theme night, like when we get off and I go on to Discord, I'm gonna go in and basically post everything in the Discord, what we talked about. Because all the 80s themed shows I have to delete for the simple purpose of we play copyright music. So I don't want that, especially on Twitch, because they're super strict on their algorithm. So I will post everything we talk about in the 80s theme stream. You know, like support, you know, basically everything we covered. But they definitely, we don't keep those on YouTube and Twitch. But right now, once again, Bitcoin is doing nothing. We had our impulse up. If we look at our longs, I shorted and then it shot up to 10. Yeah, hey, it's a good thing you got out in profit. Are you waiting for a certain daily close? You know, not really particularly. You know, the key area that I'm watching right now on Bitcoin, if we're looking for an exact daily close, I'd like to see us close above 10,700 if you're talking on the daily time scale. Let's get our EMAs up. This is something we talked about last night, guys, and I really recommend adding this to your trading strategy. For me, the bear market is going to start when we break this right. Wow, my mouse is really dying. The bear market, to me, is going to signal its start right here. Not only do we have major support, but every major impulse we've had down, the EMA 100 on the daily time scale has been our saving grace. When did you first get into corn? January 2017. And I was a full-time crypto stock. I traded options, to be specific, but I was an options trader. I usually traded SPY, the SPY index. I did that since 2014. You're seeing corn? You're always seeing amazing bands. You saw Slipknot, now corn. Well, have fun tonight, Armacida. Enjoy your night. Yeah, bro, Valone. So, I know you guys are on Twitch right now, but our YouTube family has literally exploded. You know, as we announced the other day, it looks like CryptoFace wants to do maybe, I don't know if it's a live stream or a static video. I'm super excited for that. You know, like I said, I really respect CryptoFace. He's an awesome guy. And, but no, I guess he gave us a shout out on a video, so we've really exploded. So, you know, I'm very thankful for CryptoFace. He's a really awesome guy. And if you are on Twitch, he is on YouTube. You can look it up, CryptoFace. That's where I get this market cipher from. Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah, like just now within the... No, I haven't checked Discord just yet. Hey, I can't believe I just missed it. Someone just subscribed. Let me check it here. I was looking at it. So I use Restream so I can look at Twitch comments. Let's check here real quick. I can basically look at Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Hasn't popped up yet. It's all right. Dang, guys. So once again, thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I'm going to have to make a list, but we've literally just today, like just in the stream alone, our YouTube is about doubled in size. So once again, thank you for each and every one of you for being here. You know, none of this would be possible. But, you know, this whole channel is about self-improvement, helping you learn the indicators to, you know, whether you like market cipher, the aggro cap, we're going to teach you even the standard indicators so you can learn technical analysis, learn support and resistances. You know, we just have and we're all about supporting you as your growth as a trader. You know, I will teach you a lot of the skills that I've learned through the years. A lot of them have been learned the hard way. You know, because really, I know I've said it a lot, but it's very important. This is 20% 20% technical and 80% psychological. So it's very, very important. Yeah, hey, Morphus21, yeah. I'm very thankful for that. You know, I really, I appreciate, you know, everything CryptoFace has done for the stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Morphus21. So that new confirmation signal, I'll get it to you guys. I mean, if you all came from CryptoFace, you already know it. Let's get over here real quick. market Cipher A. Let's get our moving averages off. So if we go to, I think it was our 15 minutes. So I have the market Cipher A indicator. I have it set on the 15 minute. I don't generally like trading on the 5 minute too much. Oh, look at that. We actually threw a short. But once again, this is something I want to preach, you know, especially if you're using market Cipher. Don't take these indicators as trade signals. You have to wait for confirmation. So like for instance, like if we round this off here, this would be a confirmation of itself. Let's get rid of this. Trend line. Damn. Yeah. Hopefully I should get a new mouse by our 80's stream tonight. The problem is I live like 30 miles away from the closest store. So, confirmation is very important. So, you have your short signal right here, and you're showing lower levels of bullish momentum. You know, this would be a somewhat confirmation. So right now, what we'd really be waiting for, I bet we can see it here on the 5 minute. You want to see something like this. But once again, the higher time frames, they're not pointing bearish right now. So I would definitely, unless you are an experienced scalp trader, you've done technical analysis for years, I don't recommend scalp trading if you're new to trading. So Crypto 100, so how did you invest into crypto when you first got in? So, you know, just starting, okay, so I'm going to, just because we have some new people in, so I traded the SPY markets from 2014 to about 2017. You know, a lot of the SPY boards that I was using to talk to some of my friends and just, you know, trade ideas with, you heard about the famous BitConnect Ponzi scheme, you know, scam. Of course, I did not invest into BitConnect. I mean, it was an apparent scam from the beginning. But I looked it up, and it was like, hey, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. And I did further research. And, you know, with how technology is advancing, you know, day by day, year by year, you would be an idiot not to think that digital currency would not be the future. And after I did more research into Bitcoin, honestly, it just... it motivated me to completely leave the traditional markets and to get full-time into cryptocurrency. So I started out buying Bitcoin. My first Bitcoin purchase was at like, I want to say it was just at about $2,000, 23, somewhere in there. It's been so long. So I started out by buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then after a few months later, I ended up branching into Litecoin. It really wasn't until the third quarter of 2017 that I really started branching out into the altcoins. Can we auto trade with market Cipher alerts? You know, I don't know if he has anything like that set up. I basically just use this on my phone. So when I'm trading, so guys, just to be transparent with you, we're going to grow this account together. You know, this is my my streamers account. We have like $800 in it. I've had a fairly decent, you know, week or so. I did a couple trades. But, you know, we're going to try to grow this amount together. But I do have a long account that I don't disclose on social media just because you don't know who's watching. You know, I hope you guys can understand. Let's get over here. Man, this dang mouse, it is sticking like crazy. What day can we expect the market Cipher tutorial? Well, if you guys want, I'll try to do a market Cipher. I'll give you a detailed update on Discord. I will try to get, hey, LF Online, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I will try to get that video in today before our 80's stream. Just be prepared, guys. This 80's stream tonight, it's going to be fairly long. All right? Our last couple 80's streams, our 80's theme BYOB streams, we've literally gone for 4 or 5 hours plus. So, Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get all your questions. What would be your target for your streamer's account, say, in 1 year? I mean, honestly, I'd like to turn that into 1 Bitcoin at least. At our current price. I'd like to at least get that 800 into the 10,000 range. But you have to realize, guys, I know I use 10x leverage on all my trades, but I do not. We're all about dollar cost averaging and risk management. If you just take your whole account and you go all in, yes, you're going to probably make a lot of money quickly, but you can still be right 2 out of 3 times doing that, and you're going to be in the red. So, not only do we teach indicators, psychology of trading, but we also teach like money management skills. I use 10x leverage, but I only use 5 to 10% of my account at a time. But your market cipher question though, I'm gonna try to get it in before our 80's stream. I will keep you updated on Discord, but if I cannot get it in, because I still need to see if I can get a mouse before our stream tonight, first thing tomorrow morning, before 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. So at the very latest, you can expect the market cipher tutorial by 11 a.m. tomorrow. I will try to fit it in, before our 80's stream, BYOB night. But, worst case, tomorrow morning before 11 a.m. Can you make a Telegram signal group? Yeah, I can try to use Telegram. I mean, I try to dictate or, kind of push people to Discord because I really do like Discord much better than Telegram. But no, if you want, granted, the community is not nearly as large on Telegram. I can actually check it. Bro, you are from which country? I live in the United States of America. I don't know if you can see it. Let me check my camera. That jersey back there. Now, guys, if you are a AFC West rival, I still love you. But I'm a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. So, like tonight, you're going to see me repping my my Patrick Mahomes jersey. I'm a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. So tomorrow, not only that, but tomorrow afternoon, we are going to be having an afternoon stream because my Chiefs play tomorrow night. So there's not going to be an evening stream tomorrow night. So we're going to do a early to mid-afternoon stream. We'll probably go for at least 2-3 hours, but there won't be a night stream tomorrow. I got to support my team, and the starters are supposed to play into the third quarter tomorrow. So... No baseball fan? So, I live in Kansas, guys. So, if you watch baseball, you would know that my Kansas City Royals were literally only good for about 3 years. And we've had about 50 years of mediocre baseball. I guess we were decent in the 80's with George Brett. But no, I'm not huge into baseball. Granted, now, as a player, yeah, I have literally tons of baseball trophies above my, in my office here. When it comes to actually playing the physical sport, yeah, baseball's my sport. But no, when it comes to, like, watching on television... Hey, AgroCap. I will get you the mod on YouTube once we get off. I'm getting swamped with messages, so I'm trying to keep up with it now. It's really awesome, guys. And once again, thank you for each and every one of you for being here. Do you suggest full-time crypto trading to office guy like me? So KV, how long have you traded? How many years have you traded? Guys, unless you have years of trading experience. Hey, Crypto Hauler, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. I'm glad my alerts are working. I've been a trader for the last 4 or 5 years, but I'm still getting used to the development side of the stream aspect. So, here in the next, I'm hoping it's here by Monday or Tuesday, we're going to have my studio mic that I ordered from Amazon. I'm hoping that'll be in. Trading 3 years, but part-time. Definitely don't quit your day job. Definitely, sir, don't, until you are very comfortable with your trading skills, you learn technical analysis, because, I do love market Cipher. It's a very great indicator, just like the AgroCap indicators, but you have to find a way to incorporate these indicators to confirming what you're already thinking based on your technical analysis. You don't want to rely on just one indicator for your trade setups with your entries, your exits. Hey, S3V4R, thank you for the follow on Twitch. So right now we're just kind of consolidating with Bitcoin right now. You can see if we zoom out here, we're basically just sitting here bull flagging. If you've watched our channel, I've been in this market long enough. I do not take bull flags I don't really consider this extremely bullish in cryptocurrency. In the traditional asset market, yeah. Hey, what is the music? So I actually got this from CryptoFace. If you guys are on, if you came from his channel, I use Dark Monkey music. I don't seem to get any copyright issues from them. And it's just nice upbeat music. I try not to make any of my other streams specific to like rock music or rap music because some people don't like that music. And that's why 80's BYOB, the stream we have, which is every Friday night. 80's music is pretty universal. It's not a huge crowd that just absolutely hates 80's music. It's pretty neutral. So KV, I will try to get the Telegram up. But I highly recommend, though, if you do have the ability to open a Discord account, I would highly recommend joining the Discord. We have a much larger community. We have so many more services we offer. Telegram, we didn't have nearly as much hype for the Telegram. Not many people use Telegram that I personally trade with. And there's we have so many more services on Discord that we offer. We have, I'm starting my YouTube educational series, which I will add that market Cipher tutorial with, or onto. We have a TA chart section, so if you want to add your TA charts and share them, you're more than happy to. We have a profit log section, so we can support you on your wins. There's just so much stuff we offer on our Discord channel, and we have a lot of amazing people in our community. Hey, cheers, Alex. Hey, we're gonna be drinking tonight. So you know what, guys, it's gonna be official. Since our community is pretty much blown up today in size, we're gonna celebrate. I don't care that my stomach's been kind of hurting the last couple days. I'm definitely gonna get some liquor to drink with you guys tonight. We're gonna celebrate. It's gonna be just like now. We're gonna be looking at our trade setups. It's gonna be a pretty laid back stream. Maybe we'll get some live trading in. I'm not gonna force trades just for entertainment to get possibly wrecked or take a stupid amount of risk, because that would be going against the fundamentals that our channel, the whole reason we exist. We're all about self-improvement, not taking high-risk trades to make money quickly, but that will eventually hurt you in the long run. Hey, Mascarana and Criprism, I know I probably didn't say that right. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, guys. Or female, sorry. I should stop saying guys, sorry. It's a Midwest thing. I have this way of grouping everyone, saying guys. So I'm really trying to fix that. Hey, Leo Height, just came from crypto. Hey, thank you for Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Hey, Julian, thank you for the follow. So, we're having a giant influx of users jumping in. So, I really, I just want to say a huge shout out to CryptoFace. Once again, he's a very awesome person. He's one of the few people in the crypto industry that you can trust. He has your best interests in mind. When he does his videos, he's not like a lot of YouTubers that are just out for their own personal gain, or they buy a whole bunch of coin at low prices, and once it starts getting some traction, they use their followers to pump the price. Hey, Chris076, thank you for the follow on Twitch. But sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up as best I can. This is really awesome. So Julian Soto, CryptoFace sent me. Well, I'm glad you're here. Just because we had some new people pop in. Tonight is 80s themed BYOB night. So if you have something to drink, bring it over. We're gonna jam out to 80s music. We're gonna look at crypto. We're gonna look at crypto or stock trade setups. Our community is all about self-improvement. We're gonna teach you indicators, even the free ones. You know what I mean? Like your MACD, your Fibonacci. We're gonna help give you the tools so you can be a dependent trader. And then how to use these special indicators like Market Cipher to confirm what you're. If you can use these indicators to confirm the technical analysis that you've learned, you're gonna be a much better trader in the long run. Hey Tom, how you doing? Hey Dad's Fawn, you do this 24/7? Hey, thank you for the subscription. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. But no, we stream twice a day. I do a morning cup of coffee stream. I don't have a date on it because, guys, a lot of times we'll stream till 1 or 2 in the morning. So if I just have this set date of 7 o'clock every morning, that would just be killer on the sleep schedule. So the morning cup of coffee stream, we usually do it before 11 o'clock or noon. But you can guarantee every single night, which that's why I try to get people on the Discord, because it's the best way to reach me, because I'm a day trader. I do a lot of moves during the day. I'll let you guys know if we go earlier than usual, but you can bet every single night, even if you don't hear anything from me, every night we will be live on YouTube and Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That is a guarantee every single day. Yeah, A1 Star Stud. What's your SC in Discord? It should be in our comment section. I know you guys are in Discord, or I'm sorry, on YouTube. So if you click our description, I believe our Discord is in there. But no, mine is the King of Bybit. It's the same as my channel. Actually, I'll get it to you. So mine is the King of Bybit, money sign, or I guess it would be the dollar, or the, here, I'll get it for you. Yeah, so on the King of Bybit, the Discord, this is my username. Yep, this is my screen. All right, so welcome everybody to the Discord. Yeah, amazing. So, but guys, for right now, until Bitcoin, I know it's a $200 jump from here, but risk reward wise, there's not a lot of upside to trying to long here. The risk is going to outweigh the reward. You know, until we can really break until we can break really above 10,650, I don't really want to get too bullish right now. So we're going to sit back. We're going to wait for confirmation. You know, so if we go to our aggro capital, let's go to our V1 indicator. Of course. Do you guys have this issue with TradingView? On your invite on scripts, if you sit on this page too long, do you guys have the issue where it literally just takes your invite scripts away and you have to log back in? All right, let's try this again. Well, we'll see now. My mouse basically just insanely clicked the login account to the point it tried freezing my whole... Let's try now. There you go. I'm going to get the music back on. All right. So we'll get the YouTube. I got the YouTube music subscription, so we don't actually have to sit and listen to previews. But no, sorry about the delay. This is seriously just because my mouse, it keeps clicking and holding on to stuff. It's extremely annoying.
I can tell you.
No, try Firefox
nice.
browser.
It gives you a lot of pleasure.
So no, I use the,
When you fuck on cocaine.
Oh, we're back on the cocaine music. Let's get back to this one. I know I've listened to this one. No, I use the Brave browser, guys. Brave browser is seriously, I stalled on using it, but it is seriously so much faster than Chrome. And the cool thing is I honestly, with Market Cipher and the aggro cap, I really don't need all these other indicators on my screen. So, you know that annoying ad that pops up saying you haven't subscribed or you don't have, you know, you haven't paid for it, it no longer shows up. So if you want to get rid of the stupid, annoying ad that always is popping up on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on TradingView, get Brave browser. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but it's not popping up. So our 3 hour right here, you can see, we actually had a resistance box up here. I'm not sure where it went. We'll get it back up. This box is going to be... Yeah, let's do it like this. Just going to double check. I'm gonna get this all fixed real quick. I had this box. Knowing my mouse, seeing how it's sticking to everything, chances are I probably deleted it at some point. So the way you want to find these to set up your box is you want to find the touch points. The more touch points you have, the stronger the box is going to be, your support or your resistance. This is just a thin box. The way you can see this is we have our touch point here on the top, we have our cluster up here, and then we have these touch points here on the bottom. This is just a short-term support, guys. Your more major support doesn't start until your 10.9 to 11.2. Yeah, Brave is so much more better than Chrome, and you don't have to deal with all the stupid ads trying to sell you all the time. It's great. If you guys haven't, you know, if you're not on Brave, I'm telling you, I know how it is to stall. But the Brave browser is so much better than Chrome. You can see though on our V1, you know, the aggro cap algo here on the V1, our 5 minute, we threw a nice buy signal here. Let's get our brush out. We threw a nice buy signal last night at roughly about 10,150, 10,160. You can see the arrow pointing right into the bottom of the candle, and we've just been up from there. Now, if we close below this, we will. I'm not sure. We should flip to a sell signal, but once again, you have to wait for confirmation. Right now, market Cipher is showing, you know, the bulls are still in control. We are now just basically seeing if the bullish momentum is going to fall off or if we're going to continue up. You can see it clear as day now. We are forming the top of what could be a Bart Simpson pattern. Just be prepared for that, guys. Yes, in a traditional market, in your traditional asset market, like the stock market, you would usually sit here and then you would make your next move as you climb up. But I have seen this so many times in my years of trading cryptocurrency that this will sit here, consolidate, and then you move to the downside drastically and you form this crazy like octopus-like arm. So, you know, just be careful, guys. I know we've had a nice impulse to the upside. It's not that great. I think we're only up like 3%. King, are you on Discord? Yes, sir. We have a great Discord community. I believe it's in our YouTube comment section, but if you click the description, or not comment, but if you click our description, I do have that Discord link there. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys real quick. I'll post it in the comment. I believe it is in the description. What is the Bart Simpson? You know, it's just like the television show. It looks just like it. This is basically, here, let's get this. I'm going to get this Discord link up. I believe it's in the description on YouTube already. Come on. Wow, really? Oh, I meant you were, yeah, in the MC. I mean, honestly, you know, I try to pop in here and there on the MC Discord, but you know, I've been so intertwined with streaming and day trading and, you know, building this community here. You know, I try to pop in, you know, to the crypto face community, but, you know, I've really been busy right now with the day trading. And then even when I'm not live streaming and trading, you know, personally, I'm getting everything set up on the back end. I've traded, you know, for years. I understand the trading aspect, but there's a lot of work that goes into streaming that's outside of, you know, just turning the camera on, you know, like the stream elements. I actually just ordered, we have a studio mic coming in, so I'll have a more professional headset. You know, I'm trying to improve the little things for you guys, so we can improve the stream.
I suddenly experienced the universe as intelligent, loving, harmonious.
Yeah, so, you know, I'll try to pop into his Discord every, you know, more often, but I've just been so busy with trading, and then when I'm not streaming, because we've been streaming a lot. We do a cup of coffee stream. We just started, you know, literally, it's every morning between 11 or 12 a.m., you know, before. I don't set a date because literally we do 3-4 hour streams sometimes till midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. And if I had a set 7 a.m. start time, it would just be insane on the, you know, on the sleep schedule. But you can bet every single night, if I go early, which we go early quite often, I will let you know on Discord. But if I don't say anything about a start time, We go live every night on Twitch and YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. 100%. Awesome. The Big Gloom. I hope I said that. Glegoom. That's a cool username. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know what's funny? I just discovered Kite last night. Yeah. Do you scalp or swing trade? I'm a scalp trader. I mean, yes, I will do, depending on what the indicators are looking like and the technicals, I will open up a larger swing position. But no, I'm a scalp trader at heart, guys. You know, and I'm kind of a fan of, I like trying to catch knives, but responsibly. That's why, once again, we always talk about, not just the technicals and stuff like that, but money management, how to safely ladder or dollar cost average, whatever you call it. You never just want to go all in with the position with high leverage. I know it can be very lucrative and you can make a lot of money quick, but it's one of the few trading strategies that you still might be right 2 out of 3 times, but chances are you're still going to be in the red, because when you lose, you generally lose big. So we're all about laddering in. Lafa, you've been on Crypto Face radar? Yeah, we've been in contact with each other, and that's a huge, not just from the exposure from it, but I really respect him. So it's like having one of your idols, say they respect what you're, does that make sense? Someone that you look up to and you actually respect, and they say, hey, I really like what you're doing. It's just, it's a good feeling, guys. I never started this to, make a ton of money off you guys. It was never for that. It's to teach you guys the skills, because a lot of the stuff I had to learn the hard way. It's taken years to learn. So, and to have someone like Crypto Face come in and say, hey, I like what you're doing. Good job. It was just a good feeling. Yep, exactly. If you're right 99% of the time at 100, you only need that 1%. Exactly. And if you've been in crypto, when the bottom drops, it can drop very, very violently. And this is looking like a clear. So I know we've been... I'm trying to get to all these questions, guys. Once again, I really thank each and every one of you for being here. But the Bart Simpson pattern, it's just like the guy, like the TV show. I like to make this face because generally it's a sad face. But generally you have a giant candle to the downside and you form this like octopus arm. You'll have your reaction after the main, drop off. So this is the Bart Simpson. You have the left side of the head, you make your head, and you go straight down. Yeah, can we get more about the Agro Capital? Hey, are you in here? Are you in the YouTube Agro Capital? He's one of our admins. I know, so on Twitch I have the Agro Capital information on our panels. I have yet to put it on the YouTube. Let's see if he's in here still. Let me check on Twitch. I've been saying this looks very Bart Simpson-ish. Yeah, it really is. So, I'll talk about the Agro Cap. Walid had a question. If you'd like more, you can check out our website. Yeah, post your link, Agro Cap. But no, he actually, he has a team. He has an amazing... I'm going to get rid of this drawing, guys. I apologize. I'm not an artist. This is just... Obviously, this would be a sad day. I mean, granted, if you're short, it's a great day. But in general, let's get rid of this. So, with your Agro Cap algo, you have... So, we're on the V1 right now. So, this is the 3-hour and the 5-minute. This is the one you're supposed to use. So, if you go to your 3-hour, we turn this on. This is a resistance level. Technically, when you break this red level, you will flip to a green after you confirm above it. Are you in the Crypto Face whale group? No. Nope. Honestly, I don't really use Signals group, guys. You know, I really rely on the fundamentals that I've learned through the years, and I use crypto faces indicator and AgroCap to confirm what I'm already thinking. But no, I don't take signals from anybody. But I've heard great things about it. You know, especially like rookie traders or new traders, I've heard the whale group's very profitable. But you can see here right in our resistance box on our V1 AgroCap, we have our resistance line right here. So technically when you break this, you will flip to the upside. Now, if we go to our 5-minute, this is the one that was really awesome this morning. I think it was actually last night. You can see we broke the red line. Okay, we went to the upside. And then you threw your buy signal right at the bottom of this candle, roughly at about 10,150. And we've just been going to the upside like crazy. You can see even how we touched it up here, then we popped right back to the upside. So, hey, thanks, Dad's phone. Too many noob questions. Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to get to them as much as possible. But you can see here how we had a nice call here. And I've also noticed the 15 minutes been pretty spot on as well. Let's go up here. Let's go to our, I believe it's our wick catcher. Let's double check this. Use your 1 hour. And see, this is another great example. So we went up, we broke this green line, right? We had a little bit of a reaction up and we threw our sell signal. You can see how we have our red sell signal pointing right at the top of this candle. We went to the downside and now this is a great representation. We are butting up right against it right now as resistance. So if we can really break and confirm a 1 hour candle above 10,001, I guess it's 10,480 roughly. And you can close a 1 hour candle, this will flip green and we will go to a buy signal. Hey, the big gloom. Hopefully I said that right. I really apologize. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you being here, all of you. Exactly. 100% for efforts. Yeah, I'm trying. You know, honestly, this is the biggest growth we've had in one day. You know, so once again, you know, if Crypto Face is in the chat, you know, I'm going to reach out to him, you know, after we get off stream here. But, you know, I really respect him and I thank him a lot. You know, I'm very thankful for, you know, anything that he does, especially the shout out, you know, to get a shout out from someone that you look up to. It's just, you know, that's really huge, at least for me. And it has nothing to do with like the exposure that we've gotten from it. It's more or less, it just shows we're doing the right things and we got the attention of someone, you know, that is much bigger that, you know what I mean? It's such a nice feeling to get a shout out for someone that you so highly respect. So can you explain your market cipher strategy? So I'm gonna do a full video on this. I'm gonna do a tutorial. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get it in before our 80's stream tonight, but chances are it's gonna be sometime before our cup of coffee stream in the morning tomorrow. And I will get in more to my, you know, how I use market cipher. Like if we go, let's get our A on. So just to be transparent with you guys, I do not use market cipher A to dictate my trades. Unless market cipher B is confirming the calls above, I do not use you shouldn't really use any indicator to dictate your trades. You have to wait for confirmation, and that's why I love market cipher B, because it can confirm market cipher A. And also as well, you know, as I said earlier, let's get rid of this real quick. So, you know, I've been a full-time trader. You know, I was in the, you know, your regular, you know, traditional assets from 2014. So I know how to come up with all the support resistances, your Fibonacci, your MACD, you know, I know how to do all that. I use these indicators to confirm what I'm already thinking. If I'm seeing that we're making lower levels of momentum, similar to this, do you see how on the bigger time scale, we're making a lower high, We're making a lower high, another lower high, another one. I mean, even on this one, we could go up all the way to 11,500 and still be bearish. You know, for me to turn extremely bullish, we need to break 13,300. If we don't break that, I mean, you could still invalidate this and we could still be in a downsloping channel here. It would be more flat, but no. For Market Cipher, I don't use it to dictate my trades. I use it for confirmation for what I'm already thinking. So like for instance, let's show it on the 4 hour. So here's a great one. You threw your blood diamond, and now you got your confirmation blood diamond with your short signal. All right, so you got your short signal. What do you do next? You gotta you gotta get confirmation. Well, this was your confirmation right here. So you had your high in bullish momentum. You had another high, and then a lower high, and then a lower high. This was your indication that the bulls were just simply running out of steam. So you got your short signal, you had your blood diamonds over here, your smaller ones like, hey, warning, warning, there's, you know, it's gonna get bumpy. You had your I call this the confirmation blood diamond. You had your red short X right underneath. You had your confirmation down below, like, hey, you're making lower levels of bullish momentum. Boom, the bottom fell out. So you have to learn, don't just take these signals and go long or short the moment you see it. Market Cipher is very great at confirming its own signals. When you have A coinciding with B, that is a solid signal. Big gloom, legume. Ah, it's what beans are. Oh, okay. So, you know, that's why that's why this channel, we're all about self-improvement. We're gonna teach you how to come up with these resistances. You know, let's get off this so you can see it. So you can see, like right now, we have our high, a lower high. You know, if we get to this 11,000 area, I'm gonna start looking for a short area, even at this 10.6 area. Not only is our aggro cap throwing a short signal, not a short, but our resistance level in here. But I mean, look at this on the 4 hour, guys. Yes, you have your snake eyes right here. And yes, you do have, let's get our trend line tool on. Man, this thing is really sticking. So, this played out, okay? But this is something that I've learned on Market Cipher. When your money flow is in the red like this, and you're showing a bullish divergence like this, you can generally have very nice reactions to the upside. See if I can find a good example. There was a chart we were looking at earlier. It was actually a super good example of what I was talking about with the money flow index. It's the 30 minute. It's gonna take me just a second, guys. But you can even see it here. You had your divergence. You had your lower, so you had your high in bearish momentum. You made another lower high. Your money flow index, look how red we are right here. Boom, you popped to the upside. You had a small little fake out here. You made a lower high, then boom, you popped up. That's why we're neutral right now. You know, I'm not really sticking in one, you know, specific position. Alex2000, thank you for the follow on Twitch. But Market Cipher is very great at confirming itself. And now that we have the aggro cap indicators to add to our arsenal, not only does it help me to provide you guys better and solid content, but you can see if this stuff works for you, and you can make your own decision if, you know, it's worth using in your own strategy, you know, with buying in the future. I'm not sitting here trying to sell this stuff to you. It is simply just the indicators that I use in my personal trading strategy, and I'm here to show you how they work. And if you like them, you know, that's up to you. But we're all about education, you know, and self-improvement. Yeah, MC is a secondary tool, exactly. you know, you should definitely, before you ever buy indicators of any kind, you need to learn technical analysis, how to come up with support and resistances, how to read your MACD, because I'm telling you, you can get swamped looking at all these indicators, and they'll all be saying something different, and it can get intimidating, especially as a new trader. So, you know, that's what we're here for. I was gonna start them today, but you know, I didn't really expect the stream to blow up as we have. But I do have an educational series that I am going to be starting. My goal is tomorrow to start it after, you know, hopefully after I recover after our BYOB stream. But I'm going to do that market cipher video. But I'm also going to, we're going to have videos that are just specifically for each indicator. It's going to be one for MACD, one for the volume, one for Fibonacci retracement, because it's all to learn something. It's all about muscle memory. So those are not only going to be on YouTube, but I'm going to post them in the Discord so you can sit there and you can replay them over and over and over as many times as you need, and they will always be there. Do you use Fibonacci on Bit? Yeah, no, I use Fibonacci in everything. It's a great data point. And I'm going to have a video. I'm going to start out with MACD and the Fibonacci. Alright guys, so I really hate calling it a stream. But I have to go, actually, I have to go to the liquor store and get my liquor on ice. I don't have anything right now. So, but guys, be prepared. We're probably going to have about a 4 to 5 hour stream tonight. If you drink alcohol, smoke, whatever is your thing, you know, there's no hate. We're going to be chilling tonight. We're going to be looking at trade setups. You know, it's just going to be an awesome hangout night. We're going to look at coins. We're going to look at stocks. We're going to be chilling with the community. We're going to do some drinking. We're going to listen to, so if you know, it's going to be 80s theme night. So I'm going to be wearing my do-rag. I'm going to be, well, I know it's not 80s theme, but it's Red Friday here in Kansas City. So I am going to be wearing my, my Patrick Mahomes jersey. Oh, I guess I accidentally deleted it. But I'm going to be wearing my Patrick Mahomes jersey. It's Red Friday, so I got to support my team. But no, just be prepared for that tonight, guys. We're going to start around 7, 8 o'clock. I guess that'd be Central Time. So I guess it would be, I guess there's people on the Eastern Time. So I guess we're going to start at roughly about 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Or I'm sorry, we're going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So it'll be 7 o'clock my time. That gives me enough time to possibly... Ooh, BTC just threw a blood diamond on the 15-minute. I just got the update off TradingView. But to be completely transparent, I haven't really ate breakfast today. I've had one ice cream bar for breakfast. You know, so I am starving. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for each and every one of you for being here. We're going to have an amazing BYOB 80s theme stream tonight. You can pretty much just prepare. It's going to be at least a 3-4 hour stream tonight. Between this stream and the one we're doing tonight, we're literally going to have, let's check where we're at. We're literally going to probably have over 8 hours of streaming today. So, but just remember, you know, especially if you can't make it tonight, we have a cup of coffee stream every morning before 11, you know, 12 o'clock in the morning, or I guess noon, I guess. You know, anytime before then, but every single night, unless I don't let you know beforehand on Discord, I will always be live every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time if you can't make it. So I gotta go to the liquor store. I gotta go see if I can find a mouse here in town. If I can't, I gotta go like 40 miles to the nearest city to find a Walmart. My opinion. But yeah, I will get to all your guys' questions. You know, we'll go over Market Cipher. We'll go over, you know, it's going to be a chill stream tonight. So just be prepared to hang out, drink, smoke, whatever you guys do. Whatever's your thing, you know, let's do it tonight. So, but I will see you guys later tonight. And I will be in the Discord full time. So we have a lot of amazing community members there. check out the different sections we have. You know, we have chart sections, TA sections. If you guys want to post your profit logs, we'll support you in all your endeavors in crypto and stocks. So once again, thank you to all of our new members today. Honestly, if I took a list, it would be so many. We've literally doubled in size. So once again, thank you guys. And I will see you in the Discord. And worst case, I will see you later tonight for our BYOB stream. Thank you. Let's get this set up here. I'm gonna get, and I always leave with my Chiefs Kingdom music.
Tech, Nina.
Thank you guys once again. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you tonight.
Kansas City. You ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the place where we run it. Place really haunted by number 58 is DT the Great, and we flaunt it. Hate and we shun it. No competition, the opposition fake. I don't think they really want it. Loud is the recipe. Loud sitting next to me, no doubt. Now we are proud that we get to see KC Chiefs come and break these geeks, make them taste these cleats. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Chiefs Kingdom. Got to lovers, got some other beasts. Bring them, mop them up and stop them. Got the heat, sting them. You hot when we stop ya. Dropped when he rock. Got blocked in me casa. Ball in my city live, but I find a raw one to get beside. My lucky numbers are 15, 10, 87, 29, 7, 50, 95, 55. Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Strange music. Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Go Chiefs. Red Kingdom. 10, 9. Let's roll, baby.
All right, I'll see you guys in Discord and later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time.